Hey everybody, it's Kim Hawk, and today is Monday, June 24th. And you know what that means? It's Monday night. So we're going to talk about one of my favorite things in the entire world, the town of Celebration, Florida. That's where my family lives. We are founding residents. I'm here in the Near Disney YouTube studio, which is located right in this town that Walt Disney did build, Celebration, Florida. So want to see where everybody's watching from, see if you have any comments with regard to this town. And there's many of you that will watch from up north or out west because you're thinking about moving here and you kind of want to see what the market is doing, the market update. Happy to share that with you. I do that every 7 days, and there's been a lot of activity. You would think that when it gets hot here, that's when it would slow down a little bit, but no, it actually speeds up. And I think it's because now people are getting out of school, their kids are getting out of school, and they're able to travel here, and it really heats up. I will share with you, I'm super excited that my team, my Realtor Dream Team, I think each and every one of them this past 7 days had some type of transaction that they were working on, if not multiple. And that's pretty impressive when you realize there's only 94 total properties for sale in this town, 94. And I've shared with you guys that typically, because I've been a resident here from the beginning and have been a realtor well over 25 years, it's been about 440. That's normal. So to only have about 94, I'm double checking my notes yet this week, 94 total listings. So while you're checking in, and we're going to look and see at some of the things that are coming up here so you do not miss them. I wanted to remind everybody that we are, let's see if I can get this up here. We have started another YouTube channel. It's called Living in Celebration, Florida. I think you just put the symbol at Living in Celebration, Florida to find it. It's growing because, our Near Disney YouTube channel is specifically for that 25-mile radius around Cinderella's castle. And so on this channel, we are talking about everything from Celebration to Orlando to Winter Park to Winter Garden to, all the winters that we have. Isn't that ironic too? Why do we have so many winter names here in Florida? But we do. But Living in Celebration, Florida, that YouTube channel is going to be specifically for Celebration only. And that's what this Monday night show is as well. Okay, so don't forget to try to subscribe to that. Just a reminder, with the kids being out, there are summer camps that are available. I know some people have gotten a little confused that Town Hall has moved around a little bit, and they continue to move around. I think pretty soon they're going to be over by my office. And my office is at 660 Celebration Avenue, Florida Motion Realty. And at the corner of Celebration Avenue and Market Street, there's a brick building that's got some interesting columns in the front of it. That's where Town Hall is going to be moving to for a while. But you can always call me. You see my number, 407-808-9845, if you need help with stuff. But camps are normally 407-566-1200. And if you're looking for some other camps, Kabloom, if you haven't gotten a chance, Google that, Kabloom, Kabloom. Cindy Bones group that she does. The kids love that. Absolutely. There's a lot of churches doing a lot of wonderful things, Bible, vacation Bible study type of camps. And so your kids are not going to get bored when they live in Celebration. And then what else is coming up? Come on now. If it's June 24th, you got to start planning for the 4th of July. Yeah. So in our town, one of the things that makes it very charming as well is we actually do have parades. And so the 4th of July parade, which will happen, of course, on that specific day, that is going to be a Thursday. And if you are in downtown Celebration at 9 a.m., you're going to see some amazing groups that get very patriotic. And that is happening. So don't forget about that. And then, of course, the big to-do is the 4th of July spectacular. And guys, it really is spectacular because it comes from the days when Disney was super, super involved with our town. And down at Lakeside, incredible fireworks that are synchronized to music that is just the best. And there's a bunch of sponsors. It starts at 5 o'clock on the 4th of July. And of course, you know, Sycamore Street is that street that intersects down past the Columbia Restaurant, and that is called Lakeside Park. So as a Celebration resident, you bring your ID and you get into a gated area. Now, remember to bring your own chairs and everything, because there's going to be so packed. There'll be over 5,000 people down there. No joke. But if you're in the resident area, they are also going to have like some food truck type of things that you can buy food. Remember, don't bring any coolers or anything down there. They're not allowed. But there'll be I think a DJ from 5 to 6:30 p.m. and then the fireworks at 9:20. But this band called Audio Exchange, they're phenomenal. They are spectacular. They're from 6:30 to 9:15 with the fireworks starting at 9:20. But you have got to get to downtown early. That is a day that if you're a resident, you want to try to walk down there because the traffic will be crazy. Now, they are doing a really nice job of trying to have people that are coming in from the outside to park at a location and then bus them in. But just in itself, right, we're going to have lots of people trying to get to downtown Celebration. So walk if you can, or get there super early so that you can park on one of the side streets and walk and enjoy this fun, amazing thing that happens in our town every year. And like I said, it's something that you just don't want to miss. You don't want to miss. Okay, are there any questions so far? I'm starting to see people say hello, but no questions. No questions yet. Remember, on Wednesday nights, my Realtor Dream Team has a show as well. They do talk about the 25-mile radius around Cinderella's Castle. And we're doing a really cool video right now. My team's been working on what are all the cool amenities that Celebration has. You forget, or at least a lot of people forget, that we have some of the lowest monthly HOA fees. That's homeowners association fees, I would say, in the state. And we have access to so many great amenities. There's multiple swimming pools. There's some fitness rooms that are available. There's over 25 miles of walking and biking paths. We have a golf course that's pay as you play. You're not having to pay a membership that of a requirement and then you play or not. You pay as you play. We've got a hospital that has an incredible fitness center that's over 60,000 square feet, and you can pay a little extra for that. And typically, I think there's certain times a year that they give you a special rate as a Celebration resident. 60,000 square feet. That is also reminding me of a story back in the early days of the Olympics with Michael Phelps. Who remembers Michael Phelps? You know, the swimmer that won all the gold medals. Well, you know, when Disney does things and they'll say, what are you going to do next? You just won the Olympics. What are you going to do next? Or you just won, you know, the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next? A lot of times it's, oh, I'm going to go to Walt Disney World. Well, if you're an athlete, you know, they have to continue to train. And so what a better place to train Michael Phelps, right, when he was in a parade at Disney, was he went to the pool at the Celebration Health up at Advent Health or Hospital, because that's an incredible indoor Olympic-sized swimming pool. And so people noticed that, and it was back, I think, when there wasn't even really texting. I'm not sure how it all got out, that information, but everybody came to the hospital, and when he got out of the pool, he signed autographs for everybody. So we really forget, because we've got tennis courts and basketball courts, and we have, you know, people can play pickleball up at the Georgetown area. There's just a lot. You can go fishing, you know, down by Lakeside. I remember in the early days, I used to tell people there were no fish in there. Gary Stevens. Hey, Amy. Oh, Amy. Hey, Amy, can you text me if I can read? Can I make some announcement? I want to make sure I can do that. I don't want to mess that up, but I've got some fun stuff. And actually, I'm going to ask, you know what? Better yet. Hey there. Oh, thank you, Amy. Well, we love you. And so when I need to make an announcement, I know Elijah's going to be texting you asking if we can get some permission for Wednesday. Oh, we can do it. Oh, very good. Hey, you guys. So anyway, let's talk about one of my favorite things, ice cream. right? One of my favorite things. So Amy and her husband, they're going to be coming to Celebration. I'm going to probably ask them if they could send me some flyers so we can do like a really big to do. Actually, I want to do a video, a YouTube video for them. But back by Island Village, there's going to be some very special retail that's back there. And so they are the ones that won the bid. They're going to be the people that are going to have their ice cream place back there. So I'm going to tell you more and more about it. Can't wait to share it with you. Can't wait till they open. And so excited that we've had the honor of working with them. And I know Elijah Sense is best too. All righty. So let's get showing some stuff because I'm getting some requests. Some people have been saying, hey, I like watching HGTV, that type of thing, because they want to be able to see the inside of homes, get an idea of some values of what's available around Celebration. And so I have promised to do that. I'm going to pull up a couple of videos each week and show you. They're just quick little ditties to give you an idea. The first one is a home, a single family home that is less than half a block to downtown Celebration. It's like, when I say half a block, it's because I'm thinking of New York blocks, but let's say a block to the K-8 school, 2 blocks to the Robert Trent Jones Senior and Junior Golf Course. So 1 block downtown Celebration, 1 block K-8, 2 blocks to the golf course. And this house is unusual also in that it has a 3-car garage. That's very unusual for Celebration. I'm used to seeing 2-car garages, 3-car garage, and it has a garage apartment on the top of it. Now, these garage apartments are getting upwards of $2,000 a month. So if you're buying a house and you have a garage apartment that you can rent, that's going to pay a big chunk of somebody's mortgage if they want. Or they could also keep it for family and friends. Because believe me, Amy, especially the first year that people are down here, you're going to get a lot of company. Everybody wants to visit you, especially when you live in the town that Disney built. So let me see if I can share this right now. Share the screen, give you this first option. Here we go. There we go. Okay, this is 713 Mulberry Avenue. Here we go. Didn't Dee do a great job, Dee Bellavati, my YouTube producer? I think if that didn't give you a good picture of what that house feels like. What I love, it's owned by the original Architectural Review Committee chair, Jim and Gunn. And Gunn is a realtor, and I just think it's a huge honor that she asked another realtor to represent her. I would do that myself too when I had my homes listed. I'd always ask another realtor to come in and show. I just felt like it was the best service for buyers that are out there. You know, a Charleston side row home, they are nice and long, very long, because in Charleston, you would be taxed by the width of the home, the width, not the length. And so in Celebration, when the Disney Imagineers were traveling and looking for homes that they wanted to represent Americana, they went to Charleston, and they figured that there was going to be a street, or at least a couple streets, that looked like Charleston. And my husband and I, Rod and I, had the opportunity to live on Mulberry. That was actually during the lottery days when we picked our numbers, and it was Mulberry that we lived, that street. And we became very, very close friends with the, I think it was 9 Mary Xmas. Yes, 9 Charleston side rows, because we spelled out Mary, Merry, on the balconies of one side of the street, and the other side of the street spelled out Xmas. And, you know, we have Cinderella's carriage that goes around town right after Thanksgiving that you can take a ride on. It's absolutely gorgeous. And they would come down our street and they would see our columns. We would take red ribbon, because Sylvia Cox, who I love, Celebration resident, she recommended that we do that, and it looked like candy canes, right? So when you live in this town and you have very fun people that want to live in a Disney town, you're going to find you have additional perks like that. This house is for sale. So it's 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It's 3,615 square feet. Like I said, it's got a 3-car garage, and it has that garage apartment as well. The color of the outside, I think it's called Romance, which is very sweet. And like I said, it's super, super close to everything. All right, so before I show you the next video, because I know I'm getting a lot of thumbs up on that, let me pull up what the market is doing. Let's see if we can do it over here, because I know a lot of you have been waiting for that, because I know you've been seeing, right, a lot of people around town. So let's share another screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Here we go. There we go. So in the last 7 days, this is just a 7-day window of what's happening in the town of Celebration. Like I said, there were only 94 properties for sale, everything from condos all the way up to the estates. And in the last 7 days, there have been 21 touch points. What do I mean by that? Properties either went active, they went pending, they sold. Why is that so important? That's going to tell you, especially if you're looking from the outside to moving here, is there more inventory coming on, coming off? Is it staying level, or what have you? And that is what we're going to show you right now. And I like to show you in black and white. So that's why I'm pulling up. This is the multiple listing service, so that you know it's accurate and it's as of this second. So what I'm seeing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new actives, 6 new actives. And then the other one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 new pendings. So more is coming off of the market than is going on the market. And I will say, just like I said, I'm very proud of my Realtor Dream Team. We've been very blessed. Thank you guys for watching, because I know a lot of you are making recommendations, encouraging people to call us if they're looking to buy or sell here, because you know, we live here. We've been here from the beginning. We've got our fingers on the pulse. I'm really, really excited for Julie and Jeff, who we just work with. We've been working with them for a while now, and we were specifically looking for something that wasn't on the market, and we found it. And I want to thank Katie for trusting us with that. And so that's one of the properties that went pending today. It looks like there's 4 solds. Now, Somebody did mention to me, "Hey, Kim, instead of showing the most expensive that actually closed, could you show what maybe one of the most expensive that took a contract?" So that way, if you have a property that is listed right now and you're wondering, "Hey, I wonder why I didn't get any showings last week," or whatever, maybe it'd be good for you to know this is the highest price point of people that were looking in this past week because I do a 7-day thing. So if you did that, that would be the highest price point that took a contract this last week was a listing that we have. It was 1001 Oak Pond Drive, and that is East Village. It's Dorchester, absolutely gorgeous. Has a pool, has a 3-car garage apartment, beautiful lot, overlooks water and conservation, and it's 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, listed at 1,825,000. It was 4,188 square feet. Absolutely gorgeous, like I said. So that would be the price point that people were looking up to this past week. So I hope that helps. Yes. Yeah, I'm seeing some thumbs up on that too. Okay, good. Good. And then let's see, I promised one more video just so you can see. Is this good? Do you like this kind of stuff? You want to see? Okay. You want to see the inside of another property. Let me get this all situated because Dee did another video. So now with regard to, let's talk about the other price range in Celebration because I just talked about 1,825,000. Maybe you're not in that price point, but maybe you'd be in the price point for 484,000, a 3-bedroom for 484,000, and that would be a 3-bedroom. It would be South Village and right across from a recreation area with the pool, and it has a garage. It has a garage, and it also has a porch off of it, which would be very nice, very low monthly condo fees. And the other thing that I really want to make sure everybody is aware of, if you have any loved ones that have not owned a property in the last 3 years, so because I normally would call it a first-time home buyer advantage, but that doesn't mean that you haven't never owned something in the past. If you haven't owned something in 3 years and you want to talk to me about seeing if you're eligible for this first time home buyer government program, it's kind of great. It only comes up every once in a while, but you may be able to potentially apply for upwards of $35,000 help in a down payment that you just pay back whenever you close, when you sell your property. And this would be one of those properties that we would talk to you about because I think it's upwards to about $700,000 that it's applicable to. And it's a silent second. You don't pay any interest on it whatsoever. It's just the government trying to help people who have been renting for a while saying, please don't rent anymore. Let's have you purchase, right? So let me show you what might be available to you. Let's see if I can get this up here. Yep. Here we go. Like I said, this is South Village, a Celebration. It's 940 Spring Park Street, Unit 102. So it's first floor and it does have a garage. Wasn't that another great video? So that's one of the things we do. If we list a property for you, we've got our YouTube crew that go in with drones and take visuals, put music behind it, kind of a fairy godmother type of Disney-esque music. And we just make sure that it gets out into the marketplace the best way we can. Dee's really great at showing where the map is. You can see that's within a mile walking distance of downtown Celebration. And like I said, it's 940 Spring Park Street, Unit 102, which is right across from that pool area, the soccer field, the playground, a really wonderful playground. And it's got fairly low monthly condo fees over there. And I think it's pretty spectacular, especially when you get a garage as well. So the price on that is $484,000. And like I said, talk to us about the first time home buyer opportunity, because that might be a really good one. And then maybe if it's a young person, what's one of my favorite blessings is I've been working in real estate for so long now that I've sold homes to people when they didn't have children yet. And now their kids are to the age that it's time for them to stop renting and maybe go and buy something so that they can start getting some equity in a home. So that would be one that I recommend. All right. Well, I think I'm not seeing any questions. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Let's make sure, actually, we're going to make sure that we do a follow-up on the cool new ice cream place that's coming to Island Village. I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting. And we'll give you more details about that. I will share with you this past week. I did try Pokemoto. Love it. Rod laughs because I think I've been there a couple of times for us. And Jersey Mike's is open. The Celebration Brewing Company has opened. I know there have been a lot of reports about this huge entertainment complex that's opening across the street from Celebration. I've got quite a bit of detail on that too. I want to wait and do a video on that in a little bit. I think it's going to blow everybody away with what's coming. Pretty great. But in the meantime, enjoy everything that Celebration has to offer. And I can't wait. It's almost 4th of July, right? We have a lot to celebrate living in this wonderful country. And if you need anything, give me a call, 407-808-9845. Remember our website, www.celebrationhomesales.com. That's celebrationhomesales.com. That will tell you all the listings that are up to date. And my husband does a great job at putting some articles, some of this photography and stuff up there to tell you about the 25-mile radius as well. Watch on Wednesday night so you can say hi to Elijah and Virginia and Sue and Tanya and Elizabeth and just that whole great crew. All right. Until the next time we see each other, have a great one.
Information on Celebration, so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.